Okie dokie guys, it is Meech here, and it is time for our next adventure in Minecraft. The server's been down most of the day, though we did get it up and running and we played a game of Ultra Hardcore not too long ago. And I was talking to Buddy, in his most recent episode he tangoed with some skeletons. He found a skeleton spawner in his Let's Play.
Alright, let's go. Go time. Where they at? Alright, come on. I guess they're through the shaft here. Get up! Get up! Get up! Seriously. How am I hungry again? I just ate a... No, stupid watermelon. Okay, apparently I have to keep that on the hot bar. Okay, there it is. Alright. Aha. Kill each other. Sorry, don't mind me, don't mind me. Alright. What? You're supposed to be killing each other. Oh, I don't want to die. Still haven't died, if you haven't noticed.
And he was asking us if we had any ideas for a mob trap, specifically a drowning trap. So I didn't have anything else to film, so I figured, not only am I going to help him out, but it's going to be a little tutorial video for you guys. So, first things first is, spawner mechanics. I'm no etho or anything. I don't know all this, but let's say this is our dungeon, and this green wool is substituting for our spawner. How these work is 16 blocks. You have to be within 16 blocks to activate them. So this is something to definitely keep in mind when you're building this, because these will most likely be used while you're sitting AFK browsing Reddit or whatever. Look, water cooler. Oh, was I? Yes, I was standing close enough to get the effects. But so this is going to be our base here. Just to kind of go off of it. I did up some examples of some monster spawners. Here's some mob traps for Buddy to see, and you guys too. But here's the drowning one. How this works is the mobs will spawn in here and they'll get pushed. Like blur, I'm a skeleton. Blur. They'll fall down here into this water stream. They'll come all the way over here. And as we know, mobs aren't the smartest. And they'll swim all the way up, and then they'll sit right up here in this water block until they drown. Then their loot falls down here and makes its way neatly over into the collection area. We can see this in action. Look, here we got test subject A. We'll call him Lorenzo. And he's not getting it. Come on, you son of a bitch. Get up in there. Maybe these guys will push him in. I, for one, don't really like drowning traps. There we go. Because, as you see, if you only have a 1-block area, only one skeleton can go in there at a time. Then it takes a while to kill them, because not only are you bringing... they have air bars, just like us. So that's why they drown. So you have to wait for them to start drowning, and then you have to wait for them to actually drown. Now, you can make this larger and more effective just by doing something like this, just having a larger drowning area. And this will still get the job done and it'll allow more skeletons to drown. Oh, and there's his goodies. I, for one, prefer the lava blade. It's really the same idea, except for we have lava coming down. I like this because it can handle more skeletons more effectively, and it's quicker. It's better when there's more in there because then they push each other into it. But yeah, this goes much quicker than the drowning trap. It only does use 1 lava block. So I mean, it's not like it's hard to make. These are definitely easy. Fucking slime, get the fuck out of here. But, again, we have a nice little collection area. Now, I'm going to show you guys how to make it. It's pretty simple. Over here we have just a plain old dungeon. Once again, let the wool block count as our spawner. First things first is you want 5 by 5. That's kind of like your magic number here. It just helps with the water flow. So we don't block ourselves in. I hope you guys can see alright. I really don't know what I was trying to do there, but yeah, I hope it's not. We'll go ahead and just let in some natural light for the time being. You can't move your mob spawner, so you're gonna want to dig down a little bit. I find that 2 blocks is generally enough. You may want to go more or less. It all depends on your build. And then you're going to put a water source. Now this all depends on where you want the mobs to go. Since our door was here, and as you remember in all the other traps, the trap was over this way, so we're going to have our door here. See? So, you want to put 2 water sources on the opposite sides of your exit way. And this will push them over there. So 1, 2. And the water is just, I don't know how water mechanics works. I know that if you drop it in a tunnel it'll go 8 blocks. But in here I really don't know why it does this. Or why 5 by 5 is perfect. But it just is. Something else that a lot of people like to do is put blocks on top of their mobs, the spawner. That way mobs can't spawn on top of it. That way they'll all spawn in the air and then fall into your water. So, next thing is we're going to dig this out a little bit. It's probably more than enough, and then down 1. It doesn't have to be down 1, but what the hell, right? Actually, this might not work out well. I may need to be up 1. Yeah, let's raise it up 1. And you can do this simply by putting your sign here. It'll still push them right through here. And then putting your water back here. Really, dude? What the fuck, bro? I'm trying to make a video here. Get a life. Eat that, son of a bitch. Now, look at this. Gone and made a mess. Alright, so now we have where our skeletons will be going. Now we gotta make the actual trap. I had to put a roof on these because, let me go sleep real quick. I had to put a roof on these because since I'm testing, I won't turn on peaceful for just those slimes piss me off. But because I'm doing this outside in the daylight, they'll end up taking the sun damage. And we don't want that. That's no good. So, just going to clear this area out a little bit. And so how we're going to want this to work is I'm going to show you guys how to make this trap here, this one. Because Buddy is a rather stubborn person and he may go with this instead, but just by looking at this and then looking at this, making that shouldn't be too hard. So they're going to come on down. Then we actually want them to be stopped right here. This way, they don't fall down into our collection hole. So you pop your sign there. And then for this, you need to know the lava mechanics. Lava travels 4 blocks, so this actually needs to be back 1. And how this works. Wait, no, I was right. But how this works is this sign, even though it has this tiny little hitbox and you can walk past it, it's still treated as an entire block. So our lava will come out 1, 2, 3, and then it comes out its fourth block right there. So then our skeletons come right through here, and yeah, they'll get hit by it, I think. Maybe? No, they're 2 blocks high, so well, yeah, they'll get hit by it because they'll jump into it. You may have to lower it 1. It doesn't really matter. Now the collection area. This part is going to be, once again, all based on how, your spawn or your situation. Like, you want to stay within that magic, number, that 16 blocks from the spawner. So you may want to have it wrapped around to you, so you can stand, like right here, right next to your spawner, and let the spawning commence, and then have the loot travel right to you. And this is simple. This is just as simple as having a water trail go wherever you want it. So we want our loot collection area right there. It's right here. So now our skeletons will... I'm kind of curious. I don't know. So we will protect them from the sunlight. And we'll spawn ourselves a few skellies in here. Make sure this all works. Don't want to be giving you guys faulty information. Alright. So, oh yeah, this is fine. See, they all get funneled right out into here. I said they all get funneled right out into here, you assholes. See, the problem with this, I'm kind of restricted due to being on flat land. Ideally, you'd want to have it to drop so it'd be water to water. But you can't always do that. I have no idea how he got down there. Like, really no idea whatsoever. Actually, he may have jumped out over here. But, and there's our loot. Perfect, right? So, yeah, I know this was a short video. But it serves its purpose. A simple way to turn a mob spawner into a trap. Another thing you could do is, since mobs are stupid and they always swim up, how this works is you just use signs to place water, because how the sign is treated as an entire block, it'll hold the water up. So you could lift them up way high, and then cause them to fall, and then they'll die from fall damage. This is popular for XP farms due to the fact that you can make them take just a little bit of damage without killing them. And but that doesn't apply to Buddy. But some of you guys may find that more suitable. For that just requires testing. I've heard it's 23 blocks of fall damage they need to take in order to be like one-hit kills. But I found that it's real weird, because sometimes they end up taking damage because they're dumb and they hit each other, and so it's just one of those things you have to test with. I find this to be the most efficient way, because it's nice and quick. And you could also even have multiple lava blades coming in from different sides just to make the area bigger. Like, you could put them off to the side, and let's see here, we can make a mock-up real quick. You could put it to the side and make yourself a larger lava blade. and that way, they spend more time in it and what have you. Something like this. And then as they're pushing into each other, they'll be pushed deeper and deeper into it. And, this video served its purpose. It's kind of late at night, so it's going to be a short one, but I didn't have anything else to film. I'm going with every other day for posting videos for the time being. So before too long, we'll have another grotesque tactics video. Though I found that doing all those voices kind of puts a strain on your voice. Like I was feeling a little hoarse after doing that. But I hope you guys learned something. I'm not the best at tutorials, as I've just found out. But yeah, good luck, guys. I hope you can all do something with this, and I will see you next time.